Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your August 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Leo. For the big cats out there, thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking all my videos. I really appreciate it, and messaging me too. I do read everything. I can't really get back to everyone for the messages, but I am really good about getting back to people via email, though sometimes it can take me 24 to 48 hours to do so. But I try to get back to everybody, and I appreciate it all. So thanks so much. So let's see what you guys get for August. I'm really excited to be back doing these videos. I am back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Puy-Moon Law. And I am still doing private readings. So if you'd like a private reading, feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And I'm also doing couple sessions. So if you and your partner want to do a couple session, please reach out to me as well. And I am also doing the tarot cord cutting combo. If you'd like to find out more about my schedule and pricing and everything, it's all under the About section on my YouTube channel. So feel free to check it out. I don't have a website yet, but hopefully that's coming soon. And I do want to shuffle here really quickly a little bit more. And just to see, and pardon me because I've been talking so much that I'm trying to shorten my videos, but it's so hard. It's like the shorter, the more I try to shorten them, I feel like the longer they get. I don't know why. But I sound like I have a cold, but that's just because I'm losing my voice as usual. Okay. Now, I feel like for the July readings, I felt like Leo was kind of not feeling your usual self, okay? And I'm going to say that I feel like towards the end of August, you will be feeling more like your usual self. But I feel like, especially for the ladies, female Leos, there's a lot of sadness and loneliness and even mild depression that you've been struggling with, and that you're going to be dealing with in August. Okay, Leo guys, I feel like it's almost like Leo ladies are predominantly going to be watching this video. For a few Leo guys or guys with strong Leo on their chart, you're represented here, but not too much. So I'm just going to go ahead and say for the Leo ladies, I feel like you're also feeling not quite yourself for the beginning of August. Later, you get your mojo back, and I say that because the position of your attitude in the future, you've got the Knight of Wands, and to me, that's you. Okay, there's the Lion, there's you. All right, you know you're a little bit bold, you're a little bit bodacious, you're a little bit I don't know why. Some of you really like barbecue. I don't know what it is, but my guide is telling me about the bodacious barbecue in Texas. I don't know why. But remember, all my exes live in Texas, okay? Remember that line, okay, Leo? Just so you know, to avoid, Texans. Although, it's hard to. They're all quite charming and good looking, so it's hard to resist a Texan man or woman for that matter. They're hot. They are hot. So if you're from Texas, message me, okay? I feel like there's some people that are watching from Texas here, and I bet a lot of the guys you've dated have been below standard. I bet you on that one. Feel free to message me and let me know if it's otherwise. So you have so you have the Knight of Wands, the position of your attitude. So you're bold, you're bodacious, you're a little bit reckless, you go kind of dashing into the fray, you're not really paying attention to where you're going, and that worries me, Leo. But there's really nothing I can do to help you. You have to start to really pay attention to where you're going, especially at the end of August. And I'm serious about this. Okay, plan ahead, look ahead, think the future. Okay, you also may be dating a man or woman who's a Scorpio or Cancer, or there may be some strong Scorpio Cancer in your chart as well. Also Capricorn too, Capricorn or Taurus or Aries, you may have one of those in your chart too. The outcome is really good though. The Three of Pentacles is what I do like to see, and this is you supporting somebody or them and them supporting you. This is a 50-50 partnership. This is a team. This is good. This is a good coworker card for those of you who have, who are working with people, and you're kind of in a team environment. This is great. A great work card. And the other thing that stands out is in the middle of everything, you got this Ten of Pentacles card. I mean, it's just kind of sitting there, minding its own business. And this is a card you don't ignore. This is the big money card. This is big wealth. Leos are the big cats. They're joyful. They have so much love to offer the world, so much light to offer the world, and this is big money. So I always say Leos, big hair, big career, big money. And then you're going, wow. And so this is it. So some of you are going to be coming into some wealth in the middle of August. And it's just kind of sitting there and, nobody's really paying much attention to it. So it's sort of just like, and it's weird. It's matching up with this Knight of Wands. Money may be coming to you, this is also a card of inheritance, through an inheritance or through some kind of gift from somebody, or female Leos, this Knight of Wands might have some money. You might be dating someone who's very wealthy, or you might, end up getting into a relationship with a man and becoming, or becoming business partners with a man who has money. The Knight of Wands, again, Leos have it. So it could be you, where you're getting this money, or you're earning this money. Or it could be someone else who you meet that has money, and that's later in August. I do want to say, for some of you, there's a karmic relationship with this person, okay? And karmic relationships generally don't end well. So my only word to the wise is be very cautious about how fast things are moving with this person, okay? If this is you, which I think very strongly, especially for male Leos, this is you, okay? That's linking up with this abundance. It's a card about abundance and fertility. So Leo males, watch out, glove up in August, okay? Because you may meet a wealthy woman, or there's someone with wealth, okay? Could be a girl who has some money. You could come into some money. There's some things going on with your career that it's just expansive. Like, it's just more money than you could have ever dreamed of. So you got to watch, just keep your eyes peeled for that. Now, the Eight of Swords is what the universe is sending to, which is karma, which is sometimes this is a death in the family. Sometimes this is feeling like you're damned if you do or damned if you don't. Feeling stuck in some way, and I kind of make the analogy of feeling that stuck feeling when you're stuck in traffic. You can't move forward, you can't move back, you can't move left, you can't move right, and you're just blocked in. That's the feeling. And people go, well, what does that mean? Well, the cards sometimes represent how you feel. It's not just something that happens. It's not just like, life is complex. It's not just like we land here and we do X, Y, and Z and then leave. No, we have feelings. We have phases that we go through. We get into cycles, we get into relationships. It's more complicated. So this is a card about feeling stuck, among other things. Feeling like it's gonna suck no matter what you do. For whatever reason, it can be negativity getting sent to you from family members. I feel strongly that that is. Negativity getting sent to you from, I feel like someone's mom is sending them negative energy, specifically from, and I don't feel like it's really coworkers. It can be from ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends. Primarily it's family though. This could also just be someone that you know that's negative, that's sending you negative energy. That's not good. I don't like it. And what you need to do is remain patient and calm, and this feeling will pass. This will pass. And anything that happens that is negative in August. Now, this to me is just like, this is like a dark day. This is a dark moment. This is not a happy time. This is also a restriction on some level, where maybe you're restricted. You can't get into a relationship with someone who you want to get into a relationship with, or for whatever reason you can't do everything that you want to do. For some of you, you've been in jail, and I hate to say that, but this is also the jail card, and they're showing me the jail. So some of you have been in jail, or you just feels like you feel like you've been in jail in your life. Maybe you don't feel like you have the freedom that you really want. Maybe you don't have the freedom in relationships that you really want, and you really want to just roam, This is also you talking to a psychic and finding out, okay, well, how do I get myself out of this? How are things going to turn out with so and so? Because I see myself as the hummingbird. Originally on Twitter, I chose a hummingbird for the icon for myself, so that's why I think of the green hummingbird. You may be talking to other psychics. This may be something that you're doing. This may be. Just, you're going through this. Hang on just a second. There we go. My computer sometimes falls asleep. I don't know what to. I'm like trying to wake it up. Okay. Okay, so the card in the position of your emotions is the Seven of Wands, okay? And the Seven of Wands is in the upright position, which is the stress card, the frustration card, the tension. For whatever reason, you're going to be kind of frustrated. For you to have this card right next to the Eight of Swords is a tough place to be the middle of August, okay? Emotionally, you're frustrated. Emotionally, you're going, what the hell? What the hell is going on? That's kind of how you feel. And I actually think that I'm going to come back in part 2. So sit tight, and I'll be back for part 2.